And we back, you feel what I'm saying? Listen, man. It's your boy Crazy Work TV, man. Today we got some absolute crazy work, man. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if y'all don't know, bro, they just dropped the biggest news of all time. Tory Lanez is actually innocent. Now, wait. We all knew this. Y'all know what's crazy? This situation happened this situation happened so long ago, bro, and they just now saying something, bro. It's crazy. Anyway, they have actual proof now that Tory Lanez actually didn't do it, and they been saying this, bro. Everybody knew he been innocent, bro. So he really went to jail for all these years for no reason, bro. Just because the security want to keep his mouth shut. I don't know how he kept his mouth shut for this long, but supposedly the security guard shot Megan Thee Stallion. It wasn't even Tory. They just blamed him.
Wait a minute, hold up.
That's crazy though. Like, you can really go to jail for something you didn't do, bro. Like, as long as the media pushes it enough, you can really go to jail for something you didn't do, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, man, we finna react to this, man. Like I said, bro, if you see me in this blue shirt, we're reacting to all messy content, bro. Today we're going straight messy, all drama. We're going all drama, bro. No cap. So I hope y'all boys ready. Before the video start though, like the video, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, bro. And yeah, we finna turn up, bro. We finna get messy today. Let's do it.
All right.
Free Tory.
Free Tory. All right. Because now it is revealed that Megan Thee Stallion was the one who, well, actually not Megan Thee Stallion wasn't the one. Her friend was the one who blotted out her in the foot. All right. She was the one who blotted out her.
But I'm gonna keep it, man, though. I feel like Tory really been chilling in jail. I don't even feel like Tory been having a terrible time in jail. Like, he probably really in that bitch green as hell for real. Honestly.
In the foot today. All right. That's who did it. Okay.
So that's a security guard did.
And this is a damn shame because Tory is now rotting in jail, getting poked up, all right, 12 times, I don't know how many times, okay? And he was in critical condition, all because of this BS-ass lie, okay?
Oh, he was in that
happened,
fucked up?
what,
Damn.
2020, 2021, something like that, okay? It's been
Damn, he been there for 5 years. It's crazy. For nothing.
And this is just really messed up, okay? We see what's going on with all these women coming out with all these accusations, all right? And it's just a damn shame that all these women have the power to get up on the internet or get up anywhere, start talking crazy, and then a whole man's
women
career
can,
is internal.
bro, they take women's side anytime against the law, bro. Women gonna always win that battle.
It's crazy. There really needs to be something done in the court, in the justice system,
man,
to where women's power is taken away.
Facts, bro. Facts. They get the facts in the chat.
You're goddamn right, brother.
They don't have this much power, cause it's just really crazy, bro. You see how evil women can be when they have power. Women are terrible people when they have power, bro. When they have leverage over you, they will go to the edges of the earth to abuse it, bro. You know. But anywho. Let's go ahead and watch, okay, and this is a little video of the guy coming out, or this guy, he's going to cover it pretty much and explain exactly what's going on, who blotted out who, and yeah, all the whatnots.
Yeah, I've seen it on Instagram.
Named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial.
Okay, so this is the bodyguard. The bodyguard came out and exposed Kelsey for being the one that blotted out Megan in the foot, and Tory was actually the one that tried to stop it.
As such,
what a
he was
great
in close
guy.
proximity, and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. Peterson, I'm sorry, Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do.
Wow.
Mr. James informed Unite the People.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll keep it a bed. Just for him saying this information, I would want to beat his ass too. Just for him saying the information. Just for you even saying this information. Just for them even to tell you this information. I want to beat your ass too. I ain't even gonna care.
He was a witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she fired it 3 times.
Dang.
Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the fired 2 rounds. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody.
Wow.
Never even touched that gun.
Wow.
Never fired the gun.
Wait, time out. Where? What? I ain't never seen this. I don't know. I ain't really paid too much attention to it, but like, why have they ever found the gun? You know what I'm saying? Because usually when something like this big happens, they usually like do fingerprints on the gun to see if they match Tory's and stuff like that. So like, what happened to the? I mean, they probably threw the gun. They had to throw the gun. So I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all never got fingerprints to the gun to see who really shot it? You feel me?
Wow. I mean, if it wasn't already enough evidence that his fingerprints weren't even on the gun, how can you shoot a gun?
So they did figure out his fingerprints weren't on the gun, but he still went to jail? Yeah, bro. Something's going on behind the scenes, bro. Something going on behind the scenes for sure. Because, like, bro, usually, like, if they charge you with firing a weapon or something, if your fingerprints on the gun, automatically they dismiss that case. Like, you automatically innocent. Automatically. You feel what I'm saying? So,
A gun that you never touched.
absolutely
How can you
insane.
shoot a gun that you've never even touched? I don't understand. How was that not enough? I understand why.
Because the
Because
whites.
someone in the Tory pissed off the wrong guy in a higher position and they locked his ass up.
Hell
it was
yeah.
something, you know, in a higher position that just did not want to see Tory win. That's just what it was, okay? That's what it was. Because it just made no sense how he, after all the evidence that pointed to him being innocent, he still somehow gets locked up. And it just also messed up that the bodyguard wasted all this time.
Man,
it
5
took
years
for him to
is crazy.
get poked up 14 times by a goddamn Mexican in the damn jail cell for him to finally come and be like, you know what? I can't do it no more.
That money must got short.
I can't just sit here and watch no more. All right? My conscience wouldn't let me. Brother, why didn't your conscience not let you when you saw him about to go to jail in the first place? Say something. Damn.
That money a motherfucker, bro. That hush money a motherfucker.
Damn, bro.
Especially when you're down bad.
Shame. Now, Tory in there
You need the
suffering,
money.
all right? For no reason, bro. For no reason. Yeah, this is, your essential oils, Aquaforce, okay? This is what happens when you get, when you start messing with a spiritual Latina. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Bro, it's not even nothing in your
Damn,
hand. Nothing was coming out that bottle. On bro, nothing was coming out that bottle.
It's truly sad. I can go on and on all day about how women just have too much power when it comes to, falsely accusing a man.
This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. The passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting.
I thought they was on a tour bus.
This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete.
But I want to know how Megan feel like that. This finally came out, and how does she feel like lying for so long, saying that Tory shot me in the foot? Like, how does she feel about lying about this? Like, and knowing that it got so big. Usually when like a lie gets so big, you get scared and nervous. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
It's just another irregularity.
But I think she signed a Rock Nation too, though.
Of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson. No unknown DNA was found on.
Right. So if all this fraudulent stuff is happening with this case, how did they not? Why did they still send Tory to jail then? He was the only one that got his DNA tested. His fingerprints went on the gun, but y'all still sent him to jail. That literally proves that, bro, if the system don't like you, or if the whites are like, you feel me, on some BS, or need to control us behind the scenes, they will push all that to the side just to send you to jail, bro.
On the gun. Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken?
Exactly.
Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense?
Exactly.
Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again, simply not given to the defense?
I think it just simply wasn't given to the defense, and like I said before, man, the only reason, like bro, even in the case where they only took the Tory's DNA, right? that DNA still didn't show up on the gun. So that point alone, like I said earlier in the video, should have been enough. And anybody
Facts.
with the goddamn inch of common sense that obviously you cannot fire a gun that you never even had possession of. How is that possible? Are you saying that Tory was using telepathic powers to raise the gun and fire it away at Mrs. Marcus the Stallion's feet? So that alone, whether you know, that's
I ain't gonna lie, the fact that you can get so much time for shooting somebody in the foot is crazy. Like, I mean, I guess it's attempt. That's not even really attempt murder. I mean, it probably is, but the fact that you get so much time for just shooting somebody in the foot is crazy to me.
Another good point that you're bringing up why the other people weren't tested too. Okay, get it, cool, that's all right. But honestly, just that one point alone should have been enough to not. Tory should have just been completely excluded from the situation at that point. You know, so somebody obviously in higher power. Okay, one didn't. You know, maybe they did take the test and they never brought it to the defense, or any other situations, or any other proof just wasn't brought to because somebody in the higher power wanted Tory gone.
Now, they know good and hell well that Tory didn't do that, man. Megan Thee Stallion knows that Kelsey was guilty of that.
Why
they
he
got
showing
into an
this?
entanglement over Tory, you know what I'm saying? And beef was definitely real. So how they could actually let that man go to prison for over 10 years knowing he ain't do nothing? Only thing he was guilty of was slanging that D to them chicks. And they got in their feelings.
And the crazy part is too, though, like when that situation happened, what Tory Lanez was doing, like it was COVID time. Tory Lanez was doing that little IG live contest stuff, and him and Megan was cool as hell, hanging around each other, all type of shit. And then like a year later, that happened. Like that was so crazy.
And tried to get his ass locked up.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of locked up, man, let's talk more about Tory Lanez. Now, y'all know I reported on him being stabbed 14 times. Now, man, there's more information floating around that Tory Lanez allegedly was trying to get at one of the inmates' wives, and that was retaliation.
Oh,
y'all check
that's
out what they
wild.
had to say.
Okay.
He was working in the educational department, respectful, but he happened to be Tory Lanez's neighbor. And at visit, he was flirtatious with his wife. And his wife immediately told her husband.
Damn.
And they went back, got confrontational. And Tory Lanez was on the tier saying that he was going to F his wife because she likes black dudes. That's what really happened.
Damn.
And I had
that hurts a Mexican soul.
Yeah.
That hurts a Mexican soul.
Yeah.
What? You gonna black? What?
You like Negros?
What?
You like Negros? Looking at.
What, fool? Think you a black dude? You gonna F my wife, fool? You think you? That hurts a Mexican soul. All right. That hurts a Mexican soul. Mexicans, I mean, look, the Mexicans I grew up with, Latinos in general, they ain't got too much of an issue. They don't got, you know what? I take that back. They don't got as much of an issue as the white people taking their women, but they definitely got an issue with the black dudes taking their women, for sure. 100%. You know, I went to Colombia. I walked inside the gym. It's like these trainers, they immediately were. Keep in mind, they're not. Those aren't even their. That's not even their girl. That's not even their girl. Okay, but I walked by them and I'm sitting there looking them up and down. The ladies, all right. Because you know we look exotic over there, fellas. You got to go to Colombia, okay? And I'm walking through there.
I'm going.
And the dude,
I ain't gonna lie.
it's like, dog. You know, one, you're not knocking them down, and two, you know what I'm saying? Relax. There's plenty of big booty Colombian women to go around over here, okay? But my point is just, you know, these Latinos, they don't like that, man. They don't like that. That triggered them for sure.
Yeah,
you know?
they don't like the Negros.
He said, I'm gonna poke this girl up, fool. Hey man, listen, man, I'm making jokes and all that stuff, but hey, honestly,
But yeah, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments below, bro. Did y'all already knew Tory was innocent, or did y'all was going for Megan Thee Stallion, bro? Like, to me, it's absolutely insane that they waited all this time, and that the fact that he really went to jail for this long for something he didn't do, and they didn't even get his fingerprints on the gun. Like, that just show you how fucked up the industry is, bro. And this happened so long ago, and the fact that it's just now coming out is like, bro, what the, bro, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, with the whole Diddy stuff, bro, we not gonna really know what really happened with the Diddy stuff until like 2030. Like, they gonna wait hella time before we really figure out what really happened. Like, this is all just like little stuff for right now. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Let me know y'all comments down below, and I will get with y'all in the next video, man. Appreciate y'all. We gone. Peace.